Alright, welcome back to another video here. So we've got wheel. What do we have already in this? So when you make it, that's all you get, right? So what I might want to do is put some effects on here. Do I even have it in? Can we change the color of it? Hue and saturation. Alright, so this should change the color of the wheel, right? So we'll change the hue. So this is the best way to change the color of an object, right? What should we go for? Should we go for... Alright, we won't change it too much. We'll just change to that color. What else can we do then? Then I would also like to take another effect. And this one is called... what's it called? Twirl, is it? Yeah. Twirl. So we look at twirl. What we could do is... You know what I might do is turn the auto keyframe thing on. Isn't there a... Yeah, we got auto keyframe on. You know what? Maybe I will turn it off now I think about it. Okay, so under this, so what you want to do, I think, is we want to make it rotate. The way that you tend to want to do it, though, is you want to deform the shape and then to indicate that it's accelerating, right? So what we could do is a rotation for 1 second to 2 seconds. Well, yeah, we'll just do 1 second. And we'll do a deformation, right? See, that begins to look like a rotation. But then we'll have the real rotation. So just wondering like what we can get from... All right. So in the transform menu now, I can even find it. Well, we can just do R, right? So this would be like what? So we'll start to deform it, and then we'll put a rotation in, and then from here we'll go to like what? Here, and by here it's going to have done say 3 rotations. So you see how that works. So also if we press S, I think if we press S should be able to get them both. I think you can get it in the graph mode more easily, maybe. Well, you can just see it like that, I guess. Problem is we've got scale rotation. And the twirl. Alright, so press double U. That's what we've changed, right? Hue, saturation, twirl, and we've got the scale and rotation. So we can see what we've actually got there now, right? So the hue is fine. So let's just see how this looks. And then from here, right, we want to have the... we have another keyframe here, right? It will go to 0 at the end. I didn't want me to do that. What happened there? Something wrong there. All right, so let's have a look. What happens if I do this? That's better, right? I don't want to see the box around it constantly. Okay, that's useful. Okay. Okay, so let's just think about this. So the beginning looks... I wouldn't say it looks all right, but we'll see. We'll see how we do this. And then it's going to slow down with the 12, right? Did I not set this one? I was thinking, why is that still wrong? Yeah, sorry. What? No. Not going to worry about the other thing. Going to... Just want to look at this value. Okay, so 70 should stay at 70. Then it goes back to 0. So that's what we want for that. And then the rotations. How's the rotation going to go? This, I think we're going to move back a little bit. This, we're going to move back a bit. Right? And at this point, yeah, at this point, it's like, I guess that it will stop rotating. You know what we might do is go here, here, 70. It maybe gets to 0 at this point. Now, you know what it does? It gets to like minus 20 at this point. Then it gets to 0. It's fairly slowly. All right. I'm not sure how good that is, but we'll see, right? We'll see. So what we can do now is we can go into the menu here, and we should be able to see if we go to what graphs we've got. Value speed graph maybe is a good one. Why are you not showing me the proper colors and stuff? All right. All right. So the values we've got. The purple is the 12 angle. So we want to go to the speed graph, right? What I think we can also do is, I think if you click on the, no, not that, but everything is an effect, right? except for the transform. You select them all. So I think we use the if you use the pen tool, you can actually see you get that's add vertex, and that can actually add a vertex. What we could do is I think you can select all the points, right? We could do ease on that. So you probably want it to be steeper and shallower at the ends. At this point, you would want to be steeper, right? That's sort of what you want. Right. Because the rotation doesn't happen. There's not much going on there, right? I could actually just move this down a little bit more. You can actually notice the thing happening at the end. Just trying to look at some of the. Can you do a shift? It doesn't work. I think like if I wanted to move some of this down, how do you move it to the? Is it Alt? Oh yeah, Alt and right arrow. Wait, that puts it 10 frames further, right? I think that's right. Was it 1? No. Shift, Alt, and right arrow. There you go. That's how you actually move this stuff around more easily. This one has to be. What's this going down to? This is going to go up to 10, I think. Yeah. Well, I'll make it like 3, just so it doesn't look quite so sketchy there. It's just, I didn't mean to do that. If we select all the points, you might be just, like, what options do you have on the right click? Because normally it does it auto Bezier, right? But that's a temporal Bezier, right? That one. So it goes to that, yeah. Because I think the control click only lets you do it to an auto one. It still doesn't work. You still do have to do the. I'm just going to do it. When the last frame, we're going to press page down. I just want to see if I can actually just. No, this one needs to go back. Wait, that's there. I think you can't do it like that. You literally have to. Oh, I had them all selected, didn't I? Yeah, you can't do it like that. You have to just. You have to put the it in here. Yeah, we put the naught there. So you can see it's going to go for 20. So basically, it will go from 1.1. It will go from minus 0. Is that a minus? No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. Let me just check it. It still seems to be messed up. That's a naught. No, the last frame is minus 0.4. Does seem to have that weird thing there. Let's try another one. Naught here. Let's start at 0.4. Minus 1.1. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I've changed the. All right, so I'm going to move on now to some other topics. Yeah. All right, so yeah, thanks for watching. All right, so yeah, so this is like a way to. Okay, so we've looked at various different stats and we've done the graph as well, right? And that's generally how the graph looks, I guess. The rotation is massive. That's how always going to be like right, how the speed graph looks. Because the speed of the actual twirl changing is not much. If we just and I guess the point is that in terms of in actual like exact numbers, even if we look at the value graph, like the rotation is getting to like 1,000. Yeah, it's just a higher number, right? You can't zoom in, can you? Because if you think about it, like the scale is 50. Uh, if it was much higher, the graph, yeah, it still wouldn't really show you that much. You know, I could make the angle much higher, but I don't think that's gonna that's gonna help. At this point, we're just messing around. But just to actually get the graph to actually look like it's showing stuff. That's not going to help, is it? No, that's just going to warp it too much. Well, you never know. It might do something. You know what's funny? It actually looks better. The thing is, like, one of the problems is, right, is that sometimes, like, just deforming things look better. I'm just thinking about if we look at it again. But like, you can certainly see, like, the whole point is, right, the reason why it works at all is that we're not rotating, right? We're just doing a twirl. I guess a twirl is a rotation. It's not though, is it? It's just a twirl is just a disfiguration. It's not actually a rotation. It just look. I guess it will only look like a rotation in certain circumstances. Like if it was a different shape, I bet it wouldn't look like this. Let's just look at this again. I'm just thinking like maybe you do want to actually just. So this is 2 by 342. Let's look at this again. I wonder whether we just remove that one. So it builds up and builds up. You know what I find kind of interesting is that somehow the last points. It might be better actually just to have like a flatter, rather than just have this huge, like hugely fast thing. Maybe it'd be better to have a flatter thing. Maybe just put another point here. I didn't mean to do that. It needs to be flatter at the beginning, right? Because the acceleration's only happening there. Then we could say have another point higher up where it starts to balloon out of control, right? Like that. Let's have a look at that. I think this needs to be over here though, right? Yeah, that looks better, right? I do like I do like this. If you look at the actual shape of this, you can see 12. This I kind of like the symmetry of the keyframes here. So 0 to 1 times 153, and then 1 times 153 to 0. So we can get rid of that one. So look. It's doing the thing where it's rotating so fast. That's the problem, right? With a shape like this, when it rotates, when something's rotating so fast, it's going clockwise, but it looks like it's going anti-clockwise. But you can see, right, the numbers of the rotations. It's just going. Oh, no, it is going anti-clockwise, actually, isn't it? I wonder if you could just like not. Could you not just remove that then? But why can't you just leave it at like a higher rotation, right? I think that's not bad. Yeah, I kind of like that. Sorry, to be honest, I've kind of gone over the top. All right, so that's going to do it anyway. Thanks for watching.